Hi, my name is Dania Shakbane. I'm the founding attorney of Motiva Business Law. The purpose of this video is to help you have a criteria on how to choose a lawyer. There are so many lawyers out there, and especially if this is your first time hiring a lawyer, you're not sure how to choose one or what criteria you should use. So if you're in that situation, this video is for you. Not every lawyer is for every client. Not every client is for every lawyer. And that's the beauty of it, is that you have choices. So I'm going to start first and let you know that according to an industry study, one of the biggest complaints or dissatisfactions that clients have with their current lawyers and why they want to switch is due to a lack of communication or taking a long time to provide the services that the client is requesting. So if you want a contract written, sometimes these law firms can take weeks or even months when it really should not take that long. So I would start there. And how communicative is a law firm? You can easily assess that by just how long it takes for them to answer the phone or to schedule a consultation. If a law firm is not working hard to get your business, then just imagine how slow things are going to be once they have your business. I'll give you a hint, it's actually going to be worse. Now, with that said, what else should you consider when hiring a lawyer? So another consideration is just personality. I ask my clients a lot why they choose our firm or why they go to other law firms. And sometimes people just feel comfortable with a certain personality or a certain background. And usually a client wants an attorney who just understands them and cares about the client as a person and not just as a number. So again, you can kind of see that how that process is being played out in the intake and consultation phase. This is usually a preference, and lawyers are doing the same thing when they are talking to clients too, to see if the client is a good fit for the law firm. Now, what else? Of course, skill. Now, how do you assess the skill of a lawyer? You can go to their website and see if they have an active blog, if they have a YouTube channel, if they've written any publications. These are good ways to see if a lawyer or a law firm is reputable. You can also check out their Google reviews if they have any. Not all Google reviews are reliable, but you can kind of see a pattern. If they have a lot of good reviews or a lot of bad reviews, that's a good way to tell if a law firm will do you right by the services that you are asking for as a client. What other criteria? Some clients want to work with larger law firms, and some clients prefer smaller law firms. Some clients want to deal with the attorney directly all the time, and some clients prefer a team. At our law firm, we have a team. we have multiple attorneys. We have a client relations manager, but I know that there are some clients who, when they call their lawyer, they actually want their lawyer to answer the phone. So again, is that your preference? Another criteria is practice areas. Some law firms only do litigation. Some law firms focus on transactions. Some law firms do both. Some clients want a one-stop shop. Some clients are okay with having a law firm that really focuses and specializes, or a client will actually prefer that a law firm just does a few things really, really well. Most law firms don't do everything unless they're really big, and they probably will be very expensive and probably beyond what most small businesses need. But a good law firm, like any good business, well, if they can't help you, then they can try to guide you in the right direction. So, but again, do you want a law firm that's a one-stop shop, or at least does most of the things that you're looking for? Or do you really want someone or a law firm that really just focuses on one specific area, niche area, and that's all they do? So again, that's your preference. Another consideration is fees and fee structure. Now, there's multiple ways that law firms bill their clients. Some do hourly, so they will take a retainer and put it in their trust account, and then they bill against that on an hourly basis. In that case, you don't know how much the services will ultimately cost, and every email and phone call is billed. Some law firms do a fixed fee where they just, will give you a package, and upfront how much it's going to cost. And sometimes those payments are spread out, and sometimes it's due all at once. And so that's a consideration. Now, a fixed fee doesn't mean that it's cheap. It's more just that the law firm has been able to compact the services into a package. Our firm is a fixed fee firm for the most part, and we find that our clients are more communicative with us since not every communication is billed. And so we value that because we value the relationship. We don't want our clients to feel wary of contacting us because it's just going to run up their bill. Now, I will say that if you're looking for something very cheap or inexpensive, then maybe having a lawyer is not right for you at all. And that's not to say that, there's anything wrong with that. That's a choice. But like any good service, you get what you pay for. And most law firms or most good law firms are not going to be very cheap. If you're looking for something like overly transactional, then yeah, there are services like LegalZoom or Law Depot that can give you templates. That's not what a law firm is for. So I think it's also important that you make sure that you know what to expect in terms of the fee, and that you understand that law firms are not just another version of LegalZoom. So people who value having their hands held a little bit, or just having someone do something for them so that they can focus on their businesses, this is when you need a law firm. So I think it's really important so that no one's time is wasted. Then just be real clear as to whether you even want a law firm and how valuable that is. If you have any questions about the consultation prior to, you can give us a call at 630-517-5529 or just reply to this email.